This testimonial video you're about to watch is with the CEO of Buoy. We've been working with them for actually 3 years to this point. This testimonial video was actually recorded just about a year and a half after we started working with them. And we actually, as you'll hear Daniel kind of mentioned, played a huge role in them more than 20xing in that year that we worked with them, and continue to work with them to this day. So today we work with them and we do continue to do their SEO, and we have started doing their GEO, really getting them to rank in ChatGPT. So as you see on the website, we do have case studies for both their SEO and their GEO. Their SEO, we do more than 6 figures a month. Buoy does more than 6 figures a month via organic search. And when we started, that was actually close to zero. So I think that's why it's a really big thing. This is a client that I've loved working with them, really because we've been able to see what SEO can do for them. As Daniel gets into SEO, if you're spending money on ads, whether it's PPC, whether it's meta ads, SEO is that final piece of the puzzle. You really want to make sure you're not wasting ad dollars and then people go to Google and find, a competitor when they're just searching your main keywords, anything like that. It creates new sales. We have so many landing pages as you can kind of see in the case studies of kind of what everything breaks in. So please check out this video, check out those case studies. I think you'll kind of see, we're really in for the long term, and Buoy is one of those ideal clients that we've had there. We really are their search marketing partner. We've gone through a lot of Google updates, a lot of core changes on their side. They have gone from 3 products to 20 plus products. We've been helping them grow along the way. So this is a really good one, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.
So I'm Daniel Schindler. I'm the CEO of Buoy. We sell a purposefully unflavored blend of electrolytes that could be added into any type of drink with a little easy squeezy bottle. And in the last 12 months, since we started working with Austin and your team, our revenue has gone up by more than 20x. So we've gone from under $1 million in revenue to over 20 million.
Wow, that is awesome. So jumping in, just right off the bat, would love to hear how SEO impacts your business.
Yeah, so we always knew SEO was important, but we didn't really know all the ins and outs of it and how valuable it could be, especially as we started to grow. And so I think one of the biggest pieces is building this moat of keywords. We've created this innovative product, these hydration drops, in this innovative squeeze bottle. And we wanted to make sure that when people are organically searching for us, we come up rather than competitors that might be bigger than us and just want to steal some of our organic sales. And so going into this, we were hoping to find an SEO team that was capable of building that moat, and then also capitalizing on all other relevant keywords and searches that people could start to do, as we also started to do some more advertising on social media.
Awesome. Great. In a nutshell, curious to kind of just hear, how has your experience been working with us?
Yeah, our experience has been amazing. Amazing communication. Most of our communication has been through Slack with your team, sending looms every month or whenever we request an update on anything, and then calls whenever we need it. I think especially our experience working with sort of external groups in the past hasn't been great. Typically, it's probably 1 out of every 10 that we stay with for more than 3 or 6 months. We've been together now for, I think, over 12, and there's a reason for that. Amazing communication, obviously amazing experience and skill set, and getting the results that we were looking for, even beyond that. And yeah, just being really easy to work with and catering to our super busy schedule and different timelines that are always moving around.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think that's a really big thing, where I definitely have some clients that are in Slack every single day. And then I definitely have some clients that really want we need to talk once a month, once every 2 months, whatever it is. They just want to make sure they actually know we're doing the work. So when we can talk, there's actually stuff to talk about, not, oh, let me catch up on that. I feel like that's been a really nice thing working through. And the people that love the looms are that exact thing. They're like, cool, I don't even need to jump on a call. You'll let me know if there's an issue, and we'll jump on a call to kind of go over it. So
yeah, that is definitely a huge plus, is when we have more projects than we really have bandwidth for, having teams like yours that we can just trust that they're always working hard. We don't really even need to check in, and you guys will keep us updated as needed.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. So yeah, something I definitely would love to kind of put in there is how has SEO impacted your revenue and overall business performance?
Yeah, so I mean, it's always hard to, attribution's always gray when you're spending a bunch of money in a lot of different places. But I think it's pretty clear that when we look at the results that you've showed us in terms of building that moat for branded terms, for hydration drops, our brand Buoy, and a lot of other things that were really important to us, and capturing our lowest hanging fruit customers that may have seen an ad on Meta or Google or elsewhere, and then do a separate search looking for us and coming right up, whether with really good organic blogs and other SEO style stuff that has just captured everyone possible that we need to get. And so, is SEO the only thing that was responsible for our over 20x growth over the last year? No, but it's definitely been a big part and totally worth the money, especially as we continue to spend more and more on all these different advertising channels.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think you guys are a cool one that I've seen before when like you go search hydration drops and many times it's literally your website, Amazon, your listing, your website again. And it's like, all right, I think we're capitalizing on basically everything. And a lot of times it's the same with a lot of your branded terms too. And it's really just like, it really helps Google. A huge thing is, oh, people are looking for Buoy when they're searching for this. Well, then they know to put Amazon for Buoy there as well, and it's really, you're trying to get everybody's sale. Of course, you want them on your website, but if you can just capitalize and own that SERP, it does really well.
Totally.
So, awesome. I don't think it was super in depth. I'd love to hear, if you had any SEO strategy before working with us.
Yeah, we had hired some writers in the past that did some one-off articles, and some of them actually weren't bad. Some of them were actually helped for that specific keyword, but it was always super difficult because we didn't have the full process or the full support, right? It was just sort of segmented. And even when we tried working with some other groups before you guys that said they offered sort of full service SEO, it wasn't, right? We had to go in and rewrite stuff, and it took up way too much of our time. So we had interesting expectations going into this, and your group went above and beyond on all of them, because like we said earlier, being able to not only see the results that we're looking for, but get to a level of trust where we can trust a group to just do what they need to be doing and keep us updated as is, has been amazing, right? And it's very hard to come by. So we're very appreciative of the way that you've set your group up, and all of the sort of hard work, communication, and everything that goes into it.
Yeah. Awesome. Happy to hear. My next question is basically, how has communication been? I feel like you have already pretty much covered that. So I think we can kind of skip. But last thing kind of goes into like, how have we been about meeting deadlines, sending deliverables over, that type of stuff?
Yeah, your team has never missed a deadline, has always been pushing us for anything you might need from our end to hit any sort of deadlines that you guys are trying to hit on your end, and always having a sense of urgency, even beyond the sense of urgency that we have. And so I think that's been amazing on all of those fronts, and even above and beyond when it comes to reminding different members of my team, hey, let me know when you can get this or that for us. And if we forget, you'll ping us again in whenever it makes sense. And that's extremely helpful for us as we have, way too many projects beyond our individual bandwidth.
Yeah. Cool. So last kind of questions I have is basically, do you think other companies could benefit from working with us? And then why, if so, would you recommend us to other business owners?
Yeah, absolutely. I think pretty much any business could benefit a ton from the work that you guys do. The value is totally there. The flexibility is there. Being able to set a budget and then change it and go up quickly, or adjust it down if you need to for a few months for whatever reason that is. And then beyond that, right, just finding a group that you can truly trust to do what you need to do, be upfront about the results and different opportunities, and take the initiative to seek out different stuff that you had no idea even existed, and implement that. So I'd say all in all, highly recommend your group to any other company looking for an SEO team. I don't, we're going to stick with you guys till the end.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate your time. Hope to continue working for a while.
Thank you.